Right. Well, it's in the second drawer, okay? Alright, bye. Yes, hello? No ma'am, that's not my department. Your router? I'm not the IT department. There's a little tiny hole on the back. Do you have like a toothpick or something that you can't find the hole? Well, it's back. It should be back there. Most routers would have a reset button on the back. Okay, hold on. You don't need to have that kind of tone with me. Ma'am, please calm down. Yeah. Hey, Bill. Yeah, I filed those last week. There's a lot of data points that were missing, though. Do you know where I could get any of that information? Right. Okay. Well, I'll circle back with the client, see if they have any information for me. All right. Thanks, Bill. Stacy, have you been getting any of your mail? I haven't gotten any mail up to my desk in like a week. So I'm just calling to see if you've heard anything about the mail. You know, is there anything going on in the mailroom? Well, I don't know what's happening with the mail. That's why I'm calling you. I haven't gotten any of my mail in a week, and I was just seeing if you knew something. Okay. All right, thanks. Well, folks, it looks like it's getting close to 8 o'clock, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, and I say it's a good time to start the show here pretty soon. So hang tight and we'll get going. Alrighty. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is 8 p.m. on a Wednesday night, and I say it's right now. Now is going to be the time that I start the show. So here we go.
My wife's crazy about that kid. You just keep applauding, he might sing another one. Look.
I alone have made my own variety web show, and this is the pilot. This is the beginning. These are the very first moments that are happening on the Jack Girouard Show, and I am so very excited to be with you guys tonight. So I've got a little script here in front of me that I'll pull up, but it's all live. The script is loose, but it's good direction, good stuff, good content. You guys are going to enjoy what I have in store for you tonight. So I think first thing is just welcoming you guys. You know, I've been planning for this for a little while. I've done probably like a month's worth of production, maybe a little bit more than a month, but I've been doing lots of research, and I've got some good stuff in store. So the first question is probably, Jack, why are you doing a web show? Why do you even need a show? Are you just stroking your ego? Well, a little bit. I might be stroking my ego just a little bit, but there's also some other purpose to this, and that is showing off some of the work that I'm doing and showing off some of my hobbies and sharing them with you guys, the viewers. Now, one of the biggest problems is I have a lot of projects. I have a love-hate relationship with that. Like, I love all my projects. If you know me, I'm a project guy. And I'm doing music, making videos, doing photography, practicing design a little bit. I minored in graphic design. I'm by no means a professional, but I love the craft, and I love kind of learning and building skill in that. Blah, 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 blah. Point is, I do a lot of stuff. And what I'd like to do is video all that and share it with you guys, but to edit videos for each little thing that I do, and then just getting in my head about, I got to make this Christopher Nolan, Martin Scorsese video on me making a thing in Adobe Illustrator, it prevents the content from actually getting out, and I end up just toiling over making stuff perfect. So I have a solution for this, and you're going to love it. Hold on, here we go. Ready?
Okay. We'll do it live.
Okay.
We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live. Right. Fucking thing sucks.
All right, yeah. That's a clip of Bill O'Reilly that I found, but that's my point. Hopefully I haven't hit on it too hard, but we're doing it all live, and I'm just going to cut it in post later and just have a more cleaned up version of the episode that'll be like a rerun. So definitely looking forward to that. So I want to talk a little bit about kind of my inspiration as we get into this. Now, when I was making this, I was getting so concerned. Do I need to make a bunch of rules? What are the do's and don'ts of this show? But I figured instead of wasting your guys' time and just spouting out a bunch of rules and philosophies at you, I'm just going to embody it and just go on with the show. And hopefully you guys like it. the inspiration that I have for this is a lot of the mid-century variety shows. I'm gonna try to emulate closely, but I realize a one-man show on his laptop isn't gonna be able to make a full live variety show that would be the same as airing on television. But if you were any celebrity or comedian or anybody who was known in the mid-century, you had your own show. Dean Martin had his own show. Frank Sinatra, he had his own variety show, but it flopped. Dean Martin's show was really good. Then, of course, talk show, Johnny Carson. Everybody knows Johnny Carson. And then I guess the modern days good talk show guys are Letterman and Conan. But that's kind of some inspiration that I'm drawing on in here. Actually, let me show you a couple clips from the Dean Martin show that really get me going. So I'm going to share my screen with you guys here. Oh, yeah. I'm sharing my screen. If you thought we only had one camera angle, then you were wrong. You were a fool. I'm going to pull up this bad boy here. Let's look up YouTube. Sorry, my keyboard is really far away from me. I need to get a second USB keyboard so I can type on the edge of my desk. And I don't like this. YouTube's like forcing videos onto me. I'm not even signed in and it forced a video on me. I don't like that. All right, we got to close this out, get rid of all the brain rot that's going on in front of us. Oh, I accidentally hit an E. Let's see if we can find a good clip. Ooh, we're going to see what he does with Ken Lane. Let me make sure you guys are still... Yep, you guys can still see everything. Okay. So what he does is... in a lot of his shows, every show he'll sit down on this piano and he will sing a few songs with Ken. Ken wrote a few songs, like a lot of songs, like Everybody Loves Somebody. That was written by this guy right here. And he'll always do a funny bit. And then, all right, I'll stop harping. I want to show you this one clip. That, somebody will come through the door. Let's get some audio here. This is one of my favorite clips. I'm not living with opioid addiction, sadly. Like that's funny. That's a good bit. Like for 68, that's pretty funny. Well, I mean, I'm sure there's plenty of other funny stuff that's going on in 68. So let's get back into this camera angle. Let's move on. Oh, I got a present, guys. Somebody sent me a present, and it was made specifically for this show. It actually wasn't made specifically for the show, but I want to open a present with you guys. So let's flip over to here. Whoa, what's that? Second camera angle. Hold on. Okay. All right, now I got the lapel mic on. So now I can walk over here. And let's turn the camera around. Oh, baby. You guys are in for a real treat. And would you look at that? My hands are on the table. Here's our present. I was going to lie to you and say I don't know what it is, but I actually know exactly what it is. And this is going to be a great segue into kind of the things I want to do on this show more, and that's sharing some media with you. Now, I might have just spoiled it right there by saying media, but let's open this up. Oh, there's confetti in here. Christ. And googly eyes. What is it? It is a book, let's get the lamp over here, on cigarette packs from 1930 to 2010. So each page has actual cigarette pack designs on it. Let's actually look through some of these. This will be fun to look through. I'm going to bring you guys down closer. Yeah, you guys thought I just turned on a camera and was going to rant into it. No, I've got a whole studio in here. I've got a whole setup. All right, so I like the design of this. Pretty simplistic. That's pretty much the same. Selection of 300 plus cigarette packs from 1930 to 2010 by Masala Noir. All right. That's cool. Little moon. I really like the gold and black. Gold and black is like one of the big design choices that I'm trying to stick with in a lot of my personal branding. Then I also add in like red and green, because that dark forest green or Michigan State green, go green, that's one of my favorite greens. This is really cool. This is my first time actually looking at this. And then obviously that would be like airplane cigarettes when they give you cigarettes on the plane. All right. Yeah, these must be Soviet. All right, I won't spend too much time on this because that's not tonight's activity. I actually have another activity for tonight. Beautiful American spirits. I wouldn't know what those are like. Okay, we're gonna come back over here to. We're back. Flip back onto the desk mic. The lapel mic is off. I think the show's going smoothly. I'm surprised that nothing's crashed yet. I'm like really scared that this thing is going to crash and we're going to have no more Jack Girouard Show. So I opened the present. All right, time to get into the activity. I planned a fun little activity, a little work activity, something that's going to help me get some work done, but then also is really fun for you guys to follow along. And it is film scanning. You heard me right. We're going to be scanning film. But not really. It's like the cheap way of scanning film. So usually how you would scan film, we can pull it up in a Chrome tab. I can show you. All right. Film. I'm typing with my pointer finger. I'm sorry. So this is a smaller unit. It's basically like a simple, it's still expensive, but trust me, there's a lot more expensive ones. It's I actually thought about buying this one, but then I figured I do not want to spend $400 on a film scanner. But you basically slide the film in the side, and like a document scanner that you would have in an office, it's just smaller and more detailed. This is 7,200 DPI, which is crazy. Absolutely nuts for this size. Like, to be able to scan 7,200 DPI in that small space is pretty impressive. But they make like $30,000 or to $100,000 film scanners. Let's look up expensive. Yeah, or that's just a document scanner. Let's see. Because I know there's a bunch of YouTube videos about it. The S-Bond flatbed scanner, I heard that's pretty good. I won't dwell too long on this so we can actually get into the activity. But look up, is that it maybe? Yeah, the Hasselblad. This is one of them. This thing, look at that. 15 grand for a film scanner. Oh my God. And it looks so old. It looks like, this literally looks like it's from the 2000s. Which I wouldn't be surprised if it was. I'm talking like right before it happened, you know? Sorry, bad joke. All right, let's get into film scanning. So we're going to come over here. Now, you're looking at the screen, and I'm going to walk you through a few things, all right? A few things to get you guys up to speed. Below me, you see below me, I've got an album cover. That's a live concert that George Benson did. That's a live concert that George Benson did in London. And if you're like an audio person or an audio hobbyist, or like I'm into it a little bit, but I don't go too deep. Oh, Alex, you're here. How's it going? Thanks for tuning in, bud. I'll try to answer the chat as much as possible, but I've got something for that later in the show that we can talk about. Anyways, this album that I'm talking about, it's a beautiful album. He just goes through all of his hits and then a few of the just rock standards and jazz standards. Amazing guitar player. But if you want to feel like you're actually at the concert, then this is the album to listen to. But I'm showing you guys this because, I want to share some of the music I'm listening to. And if I'm working with my hands or keeping busy, like I'm about to be with all this film scanning, I want you guys to put on your own music, be happy. Don't have to listen to my music. This could be a great opportunity for you to get some work done while you have me in the background, or maybe this is me encouraging you to turn off the stream and go do work instead of watching me, but you could do both. So now into this big white rectangle. All right. Believe it or not, that it was supposed to be a black rectangle. You probably do believe that, but I've flipped the colors. I flipped the colors so it's a negative of basically a black screen. Now, you're probably starting to catch on to, all right, well, now you're doing film, so you'd have to flip the colors, right? And you'd be correct. So in order to see the film for how it actually is, let me pull up a strip right here. This film strip right here. Yeah, I can switch back over to variety real quick. Yeah, see this right here? Like I should be touching these with gloves, so I don't fingerprint these up, but I don't really care that much. So yeah, these are negatives, film negatives, and we made the camera here negative, so we can actually see it. So let's turn on the camera because this is actually a really cool thing. We'll turn on. Look at that. There it is. Okay, so a whole bunch of settings. You can't see anything yet. Probably because it's it's probably because it's underexposed, but you'll see why it's underexposed in a little bit. What I have right here next to me here, I'm going to flip back over. What I have here in my hands is heavy. What I have right here, I'm going to try not to knock anything over because I've got wires fucking everywhere. This is a flat light box right here. Let's see if it turns on. Come on, baby. Turn on. Oh, beautiful. So what this actually is if you really, really know me, you know that my grandpa is a dentist or was a dentist. He's retired now. And this is almost a briefcase. So I have the top of this briefcase sitting right over here. And you could carry it around, be portable, have a portable light box. But what he would do is he would place dental x-rays over this for him to review if he was on the go. That way he didn't need to be in an office necessarily to look at x-rays. Well, I have it now, and now I use it for looking at film before I scan it, or I use it to backlight it, so when I scan it, there's enough light coming through my camera so it knows what's going on. So let's set this up over here. I'm going to bring over my stool, and I'm going to put it below the camera. And I'm going to flip back over to film negatives. Okay. Oh, you're starting to see something, aren't you? I bet you are. That's pretty exciting. Now, watch this. I've got a lowering desk. Oh, baby. We are high tech. It's getting in closer. Getting in closer. Oh, a little bit closer. I'm going to be sitting down, of course. All right, let me come over here with my chair. All right, that's starting to look pretty high def, wouldn't you say? So what I'm pretty much going to do now is we're going to review some of these film photos I've taken. I've already looked at some of these and scanned some of these, but we're going to scan a little bit more. And here you can start to see some pictures there right now. I'll place them more meticulously. There's Alex. Alex, you should be watching right now. Andrew Cattell, thanks for joining. How you doing, pal? Good to hear from you. All right. So let's see. This was at a Michigan State game. Wait, there's Luis. How you doing, Luis? All right. Let me pick a better role that I haven't looked at yet. There's Michigan State. There's Beaumont Tower. God damn, I gotta figure out. There's me. I'm just gonna throw the ones on the floor that I don't want to look at because these aren't organized at all. I gotta pick ones that aren't scanned yet. And like I said, folks, since this isn't a format where I can be constantly entertaining and TikTok engaging for your little short attention spans, feel free to just put on your music or put me in the background. And there's my house. Now you know where I live. Okay. That's probably not a good idea. Here you can see Sweet Pea. That's my dog, Sweet Pea. Let's take this out. We can scan this. All right, we'll put that under. Now, as a reminder, these colors that you see are not the final colors. Sweet Pea's a little, excuse me. Sweet Pea's a little underexposed, or underexposed is the right word. So what I would do, just so you guys understand the process, is I would meticulously place the frame, and I would take the photo. Let's see, maybe you guys can hear the click when I do this. Oh, I'm on high speed. Maybe I should, let's go to settings and turn off the drive. Damn it. Here we go. We want single shooting. All right. And what I would do is I'd just take a picture of this. As far as I know, this is properly in focus. Maybe we can, I'm going to unplug it real quick and just, sorry for flashbanging you. Maybe I can, I'm going to try to darken it up just a tad. So you guys can, okay, here we go. This is going to be better. All right, going to plug her back in. Oh, that didn't do shit. Sorry. You guys get the point. The point of this is discussion of whatever photos I might come up with. So let's see what this is right here. Oh, you can see a little hair in there. Let's brush that off. Oh, my hand looks crazy. Oh, man. Okay, so I can take a picture of that. That looks... And then we can review that. Now, I'll obviously throw this into Lightroom, and sorry for showing my crotch. I just looked at the camera. I'm sorry for flashing you guys. Maybe we can... Oh, that's an old photo. That's not an actual film photo. That's a real photo with the colors flipped. Dog. And there's Andy Craig and Eric. I call him Eric Putzbad because I can't. Putterbaugh is his last name. I can't. Yeah, sorry for exposing you guys. Definitely don't look him up on Facebook. All right, let's get out of here before I expose any more dark secrets. I'm gonna see what's on this roll right here. Put this right here. And I've got a lot more undeveloped rolls that I haven't taken a look at yet. That looks like a picture of my guitar. Let's take a look at this. I don't think I've seen this one yet. Let's see. Actually, let's see if I can adjust. I could probably adjust it in Streamlabs right here. So let me fix this for you, folks. We are going to do filters, edit filters. No. Maybe that's a little bit better. Yeah, that's a little better. Yeah, there's the guitar. I'm not really sure what. Not every photo is a winner, folks. My philosophy is for every 1,000 photos I take, only 5 of them are going to be good, which is fine because I just delete the bad ones. Let me take a picture of this one so I have it for later. Important to Lightroom. And folks, if you are wondering where these photos end up, I would recommend checking out JRG Stills on Instagram. It is a working portfolio of all my photography. I just lost the roll of film I was working with. Hold on. I believe it. Yeah, it was this one. Anyways, yeah, feel free to go check out JRG Stills. It's below me. You can see it down there. Constantly trying to improve the craft, just learning the do's and don'ts of photography and learning what makes good photography and bad photography shitty and not worth seeing by anybody. Because I definitely feel like there is a big problem, with the democratization of art and the access to art tools digitally. And I'm going to say the big bad word AI. That definitely plays into the democratization of art. The art world becomes more and more saturated with bad art or played out art or art that's just not worth seeing, and it really clutters the good artists. I'm not claiming myself to be one of those artists that deserves to have a platform over the shitty art, because I'm like nowhere near the skill level right now to be. Oh, Christmas time in the stairway. That's at the old Girouard house. By the way, I'm living in Baltimore, Maryland now. I moved from Illinois to Baltimore, Maryland, and let me tell you, folks, it's been a great thing for me. I'm really happy that I came out here. I got a brand new job. I'm working at an ad agency. Should I say this with my crotch showing? I'm gonna not say this with my crotch showing. Because I want to clip it later. Sorry, gotta cover up my crotch. Yeah, so I'm in a new place. I started a new job. I'm an account coordinator, which is basically lower management account guy at an ad agency. We do experiential advertising. Logan sent something, but I can only see half of it. Hold on. Logan wants me to dance for you guys. Should I? I really want to, but I feel like I'm just going to embarrass myself. I'll dance at the end of the show. How about that? If you guys want to see me dance, you have to stick around to the end of the show. Sorry. I'm doing like 8 things at once. If you really know me, like Andy Craig does, you know that I'm a one-track mind. Or maybe my family knows this too, but I can only do one thing at a time. I can't multitask 3 different things at once. And you would know that if you drove in my passenger seat, because if you try to hold a conversation with me while I'm driving, I choose the conversation over the driving, and sometimes it doesn't end up well. Nobody's died. I haven't crashed, but that's definitely something to think about. But yeah, anyways, back to my job in Baltimore. I'm really happy, doing a lot of good work. I'm working on, I can share a picture with you guys. Let's go to screen share. Let me pull up Google Drive, and you guys can see a picture of what I did today. It was actually really cool. Sorry, I gotta stand up. Fuck. there's me. Alright. Yeah, okay. So this is something I was doing today. Oh, sorry, you guys didn't see what I was laughing at. Too bad. Maybe I'll show it on the way out. So this is something that I did today. I was working on a PA system for one of the client booths. The clients is I don't know if I'll share my client names with you guys, but it's a cruise line company, and they're having this big experiential advertising booth. And today I spent some of it just working on building together a PA system, because they don't have a PA system. They want a PA system so they could talk to the crowd at this trade show that this booth is going to be at. And we have, this is the equipment we have, but we're going to put it on them, or we got to figure out what we can rent out and what we just simply don't have. And if they want it, then they're going to have to buy it themselves through us with a markup, of course. Hey, but that's just how it works. Yep, there's me. This is the photo that I had on my story this morning when I'd said, hey, come watch the show. It's a great show to watch. Here, I'll show you guys what I was laughing at. Well, you guys couldn't see my camera. I don't even know why I have this. I don't even know who took this photo. I must have been like, oh, hell, 13, 14 in that. I think this was after my first all-nighter. My first all-nighter that I ever pulled. I know, really lame for pulling an all-nighter that late in life. But no, good times. Okay, let's get back to some film scanning. Okay, let's actually hone in on this instead of trying to be Mr. Entertainer. I know you guys yearn for me to entertain you, I know. But it's time to get to work. Time to put in the real hard work. Okay, I haven't seen this before. That looks like it's sunset or something. And you never know, like especially in this process, you never know if it's going to be a good photo until you actually get it in Lightroom, edit it, crop it, all sorts of shit. My focus should be, yeah, here I can crotch with my legs spread out like that. You can still kind of see it. That's not. Oh, that's gross, man. Sorry you guys saw that. Jeez. But yeah. So now that we know kind of what I'm getting into with that, I can refine the process, and we can maybe do some better and actually do some more scanning. I do want to move on to our next topic here. Oh, guys, I forgot to show you something. Oh, man, I forgot to show you something, but that is okay. I'm going to show you right now. I want to show you guys some behind the scenes on what I've put together here. Let me take you to a clip right here. I'm about to react. This will be a live reaction of me to some deep trailer voice recording that I ordered off of Fiverr. Ken Marsigli.
Hello and welcome to Voice by Ken. I'm Ken Marsigli, and this is my gig for...
Yeah, Ken Marsigli. Okay. This is like my first time listening to it. I just got off work, and this is the first thing that I'm going to listen to.
In 1 week, media will be changed forever. The Jack Girouard Show, live Wednesday nights at 8, only on the Jack R. Girouard Archive.
Hell yeah.
In 1 week, media will be changed forever. I love Jack Girouard. I love Jack Girouard.
Oh my God.
I love me some Jack Girouard.
Oh my God.
You have now concluded a live episode of the Jack Girouard Show. Look out for new episodes, cut reruns, and clips. Only on the Jack R. Girouard Archive.
Oh my God.
I love Jack Girouard. I love Jack Girouard. I love Jack Girouard.
Ken, buddy, that was great. I'm going to use every single bit of this clip. Have you ever considered doing voice acting for you? No, yeah. No, that was great, Ken. I'm really thankful that you were able to do that for me. If you want some great voiceover, check out Ken Marsigli on Fiverr. I got to plug him.
I love Jack Girouard. I love Jack Girouard.
I'm so glad I threw that in the script. That was great work from Ken Marsigli, as mentioned in that clip. It was just an off random idea that I had, and it worked out pretty well. I'm happy with the work he did. So hopefully I can incorporate him more into the live stream as we bust out all the kinks, as we work out all the kinks of the Jack Girouard Show. So let's talk about this right here. Before I let you guys go, I want to talk about my email. That's right. You can email me. Here. There, that'll... Okay, that's a weird slide. Sorry. I'll put this here. No, I'm not going to worry about it. All right. New take. All right. This is all going to be cut out. No worries, Jack. So I want you guys to email me. I want you guys to send me fan mail or any questions, voice recordings, or practically anything. I know that's dangerous to say you can email me anything, but I'm going to take the risk and let you guys email me stuff, and I will review it, and I'll screen it. But the stuff that's screened, I'd like to share live on the show, and maybe we can get some more feedback and more bouncing back between each other and conversations going. So I'm really happy with this, and I think with that, I've laid out the groundworks for what this show is for the most part. We're going to be doing this every week, Wednesday night at 8. We do it live because I'm tired of scripting stuff and filming it and then just toiling over the video. And then once it's live, it's out there. I cut it to post. We do reruns. We got ourselves a web show, baby. I'm really happy about this. And with that, I think I'm just going to leave you. You folks have a great night, and I will see you next week.
You have now concluded a live episode of The Jack Girouard Show. Look out for new episodes, cut reruns, and clips, only on the Jack R. Girouard Archive.